Right, let's talk about Marvel Desperation. The desperation became pretty apparent when the Russo brothers signed back on. The desperation became blindingly obvious when Robert Downey Jr. was revealed as coming back, presumably as Doomsday, although we don't know yet. It might be a fake out, who knows. Well, now desperation has reached peak levels because Chris Evans is coming back for Avengers Doomsday. Yeah. When your universe that you have tried to progress forwards has fallen on its arse and is now reliant on the old guard coming back to boost it, yeah, you failed. You failed. You have absolutely failed. When your highest grossing movie wasn't even a Disney Marvel movie, it was a Fox Marvel movie, and it was heavily reliant on, well, it was heavily reliant on nostalgia for those Fox movies. Yeah, you failed. You've completely failed. That's their highest grossing movie recently, right? Nothing else has been successful in Marvel. I think it's about time we finally admit, or those that are still hanging on anyway, I've admitted a long time ago, that Marvel is rudderless. They have no idea what they're doing. Kevin Feige's a moron. The ship is directionless. It's a ship without a sail, without a rudder, without an oar, as it were. And yeah, they're desperate. They are completely desperate. I do wonder who else is going to get signed back up. Who else is going to get the nod to come back? Eh? Who? Absolutely absurd. Absolutely absurd. Good on Chris Evans. Hopefully he got a similar payday to Robert Downey Jr., which was obscene levels of money. Rinse Marvel for all the money you can. Why not? Who cares? Anyway, we'll take a look. Hit subscribe if you are not subscribed. There's lots of you that aren't. I see you. No, I do. I do genuinely see you. I can see it from my analytics. Lots of people keep coming back that aren't subscribed. It does genuinely help the channel out. So I've got to ask every now and then. Cheers. Anyway, so Deadline has this report yesterday. It was doing the rounds quite late. And, you know, I've got to have my beauty sleep. Anyway, Chris Evans is coming back to Marvel Cinematic Universe for the Joe and Anthony Russo directed Avengers Doomsday. Now it says this, at this point in time, the role isn't entirely clear. Is it not? Is it not? Is it not entirely clear? Alright. I'm going to go on a limb and say probably Captain America, to be honest. But alright. Maybe from a different timeline. I'd say it's probably going to be Captain America, though, isn't it, really? Surely, no? Sources say Anthony Mackie's Sam Wilson character will also return as Captain America. Evans in the Captain America costume seems less likely. That's it. That's it. It doesn't seem that unlikely to me. However, it wouldn't be a shock if he reprises Steve Rogers. So the same character then. So the same character then. Alright. Evans recently had a cameo in the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. The MCU's Deadpool and Wolverine as his character from the Fox Marvel early Aut days. Which are also pre-Captain America. Johnny Storm! From the Fantastic Four movies. Evans' core Disney MCU canon character, Steve Rogers, was last seen in the Russo's Avengers Endgame. Yeah, they fucked that up, didn't they? So as Deadline previously reported, expect many MCU OG characters to return in the Russo brothers' latest. Again, just to throw it out there, even Deadline are like, look, you got to expect them all basically to come back. Expect them all back. Expect them all to come back. Expect loads of the originals to come back. Why? Because genuinely Marvel is desperate. Genuinely they are desperate. You know, before Deadpool and Wolverine, what did you have? Was it the Marvels? Was there one after the Marvels? The Marvels was a monumental failure for Marvel and Disney. That was a huge bomb. Really, really, really bad. I know that there was Agatha all along. That was sort of wedged in between all of that, I'm sure, wasn't it? That didn't do massively well. Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine came out. Yeah, it was successful. Yeah, absolutely. Not because it was related to Marvel, though. Because it was related to Marvel properties that other people had nostalgia for another production company making it. So, yeah, not good. Again, I've got to stress, if your universe is heavily reliant on old characters when you've tried to move it forward and you have tried to introduce new characters, your universe is failing. Right? Like, there's no two ways about it. You try to move it forward. It's failed. So now you're picking back old directors and also old actors to come back. Even if he doesn't play Captain America and he plays just Steve Rogers, as Deadliner said, this is still desperation from Marvel. It's still peak desperation because it's trying to get that nostalgia to come back. It's bad. It's real bad. So yeah, as unveiled at San Diego Comic-Con back in July, Robert Downey Jr. Will be back as Doctor Doom, but probably a version of Iron Man. Evans was always iffy if he would need a strong reason, as he would need a strong reason to return. The new Fantastic Four of Pedro Pascal, Joseph Quinn, Vanessa Kirby, Ebon Moss-Bachrach are also set to star in Avengers Doomsday. The Russos also previously helmed Avengers Infinity War, Winter Soldier, Civil War, Endgame, and yeah, they did loads of money. So there you go. Marvel had no comment. Comments on this are hilarious. They should just go full circle from that Avengers Endgame nod and bring him back as a fully Hydra version of Cap from the comic run when Cap was Hydra. Yeah. The Beyonder. Yeah. I heard whispers that Evans is coming back as a bad guy, whether it's a villain we haven't seen yet or a bad Captain America. I'm really interested to see how this all plays out. It's still desperation. It's still absolute desperation. Waiting for the ScarJo announcement. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, dear, oh, dear. This is all just utter nonsense and drivel. So there you go. Marvel is desperate. Do you remember they recently removed She-Hulk from their banner as well? Desperate, guys. Really, really desperate. Fun. Guess you get what you deserve, right? This is what happens. Those women not working out for you. The MCU's not working out for you. No. Oh, all right then. Well, anyway, let me know your thoughts down below. Take care. Bye-bye now.